Well, it's time for that Double Dog Dare You daily, delightfully, deliriously dumb dad jokes by Daryl. Now, before we begin today, of course, this is January 1st, 2026. Back in the 1940s, I had no idea what in the world 2026 would be, nor that I would even be here. So, it's really a pleasure to greet 2026 today. But I had a question before we begin this time together. I began a year ago on January 1st, 2025, doing some dad jokes. I had gotten some dad jokes from my youngest son. And then on Father's Day, I got more dad jokes in a book from my daughter. And so I went through this process of 365 days of doing these dad jokes. And it, like I said, it became a sort of object lesson each day and learning more about that particular day. So I have a question for you. I know a lot of you have responded in different ways. I'm deciding whether or not I should do it again this year. Oh, I shouldn't pose that question. I thought, well, maybe 1 year's enough, and we've been through all the days. But then again, I've sort of gotten a habit of doing it, and it's a good personal discipline for me. I guess I'm looking for a way out. Discipline. But I want you to give me some comments or somehow communicate with me. Let me know if you found these helpful or not, or whether they're worth doing again this year for anyone. And you can put it in the comments. You can, send me a private message. You can send me an email, text message, snail mail. Buy a airplane ticket and fly up here and tell me personally. Oh, whoever knew would have that many ways to communicate with each other, and so few people tend to communicate these days. That's a lesson in itself. But okay, now let's get on with it for today. I'm going to do today and see what people say. All right, January the 1st, that's what it is. The name January, you know where it came from, probably. A Roman god named Janus, Janus. Now, there's a whole bunch of jokes in there I'm not going to get to. He was the two-faced god. He could look backwards and look forwards at the same time. And so they picked Janus because it's a time when we tend to look back and we look forward at this transition. However, if you lived at a certain time in history, you didn't even have a January 1st, because the Julian calendar set January 1st as a start date in 45 BC. Now, Pope Gregory the 13th, he's the one that sort of made it happen for more people all around the world when he cemented that as the first day. But in essence, in my life, every day is like January 1st. Every day is a new beginning. Every day is lived one day at a time. So we make a lot of hoopla about January 1st, and it's good to stop throughout a year at some point, like January 1st, and reflect and do all of those things. But the real key is establish a habit of living each day. Whether it's the one that came before or after, you can't do it. It's today. And so in 1835, I will say this, the United States debt equaled $0. That's the only time in history. So all you people that were alive in 1835, you did something no one else has done. There are all kinds of traditions. There'll be football games. There's just, parties. So many traditions. But there's one tradition that a lot of people have, and that's watching the Tournament of Roses parade out in California. So I've selected that today as the thing to focus on. You know, the rose has become my trademark. I take a napkin and I tell a story about it. Every napkin has something beautiful in it. If we take the time to work with it, the same thing with people. And I did a stylized rose for my trademark. And today at this rose parade, I'll be thinking about the fact that inside of every rose is something beautiful, like people. And there'll be millions of roses in that parade, just like there are millions and millions of people all over the place. So today I'll be thinking about that. Now you have to think about whatever you want to, but these roses are delicate. They're really one of a kind. They don't last forever. You need to take care of them the best you can and appreciate them as long as you can, and use them to share with others. That's a good lesson in life for us today. Now, I got the dumb dad jokes. We're going to do them today to see how it goes over. What did the bull say on January 1st? Happy New Steer. Why is New Year's a slice of bread's least favorite holiday? It has to make a toast. What do criminals pay on January 1st? New Year's restitutions. Oh, I know. Hey, what's one pain that many people welcome on January 1st? Champagne. Oh, that's probably maybe better than the pain between my shoulder blades this morning, right? What is the most popular band on January 1st? Black Eyed Peas. Oh, what was the eye doctor's favorite year for celebrating New Year's? About 6 years ago, 2020. Why is the New York City's New Year's celebration overrated? Well, I guess it's because the organizers drop the ball every year. I really like that one. The difference between the young and the old on New Year's Eve. The young are allowed to stay up till midnight. The old, we're forced to. The older you get, the more you appreciate that joke. The best place to do math homework on New Year's Eve? Times Square. I had to get that one in there. All right, listen, that's it for right now. The jury's out. You want to have more of these each day? Some little object lesson, perhaps, and some more dumb dad jokes. I can always see how far I can go with this thing. I know I've got a lot out of it. I've learned a lot, and it's forced me to study more and to try to look at things and find lessons in it. So, hope you find that valuable. Let me know. And as for now, I'm going to give you my marching orders for this new day. I'm not going to say new year because you don't have a new year. You have today. So go out there now and have yourself a great day. And you know, you have to help make it a great day yourself now, because today is the only one you have. Hoorah! Happy New Day!